joining us on stage now to share about strategies about the metaverse, which is a good idea exactly where we are, because this is the World Metaverse Conference, almost coming to a close, but not yet. I'd like to invite now on stage the CEO of Payfoot. Please put your hands together, Mr. Thibault Verbiest.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I would use this one.
With this. Hi everyone, and thanks for being so sincere when you applauded me. And I know you are tired of that long day. So thank you for the presentation. And I will tell you more a story about why I came to crypto and why with my team we have designed Payfoot, the intention behind Payfoot. Because to be very honest with you, in the first place, I'm not really a football fan. My son is a real football fan, Liverpool, but I'm not really a football fan. But something that I notice is that it's simply the biggest community in the world. It's 4 billion people, right? And that's the biggest community in the world, but it's also a community which is driven by passion. And that's unique. It's probably unique in humanity. And so the first intention, and I think that it's very important to speak about intention when you launch a business, because intention is also the purpose you want to give to your enterprise. If you then have a purpose which is inspiring for you, it won't be inspiring for the others. And in my case, and that's the reason why I came to crypto, I'm a lawyer by profession. And I came to crypto about, I would say, 10 years ago, that I really discovered crypto, and I've been exclusively focused on crypto for 7 years. So for me, it's a real dedication. And I did it for a spiritual reason. It might sound strange to say so, because you are used to speak about crypto and market and money and success, and profits, etc. In my case, my motivation was spiritual. And spiritual, but also very rational, is that if you look at how the universe works in a constant dynamic balance between feminine and masculine energy. In China, we say yin-yang. We all know what it is. It's efficiency, resiliency. And they are very, very established mathematical and economic models that show that economy works exactly the same way like the universe. And that the monetary system works also with, if it wants to thrive, with a balance between efficiency and resiliency, between yin and yang, between feminine and masculine. The problem with our monetary system is that we live in a masculine energy. It doesn't mean that it's man or woman. It's just an archetype. Masculine is efficiency. Is you design something which is efficient because it's gonna produce the results you want in the short term. But you are not in a system, if it is only efficient, which is resilient, that will last and thrive in a sustainable way, in a duration scheme. And that's where you need a feminine element in your monetary system. And we know, there are studies about this, that there are 2 periods in time, in history, human history, that we know, where you had a balanced system between masculine and feminine money systems. It's ancient Egypt, when they built the pyramids, and that's Middle Age in Europe, 10th and 13th century, when they built the cathedrals. It's not by accident that you have the pyramids and the cathedrals, because you had a masculine currency for the king, for the pharaoh, gold, silver, that was there to be richer. You keep the money, it produces more money. It's masculine energy. You want to get richer with the money, so you keep it. You keep it. Look at the financial system. We keep the money in the financial system to produce more money. It's efficient. is not resilient. That's why we are in the climate change situation, right? And in those periods, you had feminine energy, feminine currencies, local currencies, that people used only to make exchanges, to value people, to value the contribution of everyone in the community. And that's when you have a combination of both, that you have a thriving monetary system. And that's why we have so many crises today in the monetary system. And so we design with Payfoot exactly that. And my belief is that that's what crypto should bring to the world in terms of monetary system. Not the short-term profits that we see today. Not the speculation as we see today. Okay, it's exciting to make money. We all agree with this. But this is not what crypto is supposed to bring to the world. Crypto is supposed to bring balance in a system which is unbalanced. And that's what we have designed with Payfoot. We have a stable coin, which is the yin element, that actually you use only for exchanges, and you have no reason to keep it. It's super stable, super easy to use, and immediate for the user, cost effective for the merchants, less expensive than Visa and MasterCard. And you have a masculine currency, which is a crypto. And that's the native crypto of our blockchain. And that's the blockchain of football. Can I change the slide here? Or you move, I don't know if I can do it myself. Yeah, you can play it.
We are the champions. We are the champions. We are the champions. Welcome to the new world. New payment in the soccer side.
Next, please. That's the stable coin. That's the payment app. And you can move to the next slide. That's the environment we have built. So you have the stable coin as I explained, but you have also seafood, and that's our masculine currency. That's just a native crypto of a blockchain, like Beacon of Ethereum, but that's the blockchain of football. And what does it mean, blockchain of football? Can you go to the next slide? It means that's our ecosystem. It means that you have a node which will be operated by major football clubs and leagues. And because, you know, what's going on now in the football space, it's exactly what happened in football and betting. You remember, you know, all the websites where you can bet, you know. And 10 years ago, it was exactly the same situation. Is that in the beginning, they were like enemies. Then they became partners, you know, the betting sites. They make sponsorships, agreement with clubs and leagues. And one day, the clubs and the leagues, when they started to understand that they were making more money with the brand of the clubs, that the clubs were making money with the sponsorship fees, they say, I want a share of the pie. And it's going to happen, and it's happening. So we are the first blockchain when we say to the clubs, it's your blockchain. So you're going to share the value chain of crypto meeting football and not just receiving some fees from those guys. So they are understanding this. And so the native crypto of a blockchain, you have to pay the gas fees with that crypto. But crypto, remember, masculine currency is making love with the feminine one as a cashback system. Every time you pay with the stable coin, with your app, you receive as a cashback the other crypto. Look at the success of crypto.com. That's how they made a huge success, because you pay with your cards and you receive a cashback in crypto. And on top of the blockchain, we are building a metaverse. And the metaverse is something wanted by the fans. And more also, it's the beginning, wanted by the clubs. The fans, no doubt. Why? Because the fan, I'm not talking about just about the crypto geeks buying NFTs. I'm talking about all the 4 billion people. What do they want, the football fans? They want to be more involved in football, including football governance. That's why fan tokens, you know the fan tokens? You saw that, maybe you bought. Many clubs have their own fan tokens. It's a huge success. Why? Because for the first time, the fans were able to have a voice, even a small voice, in the life of the clubs. But for things that are anecdotic, you know, like voting on the color of the t-shirt of the players. It's nothing fancy. Even that small, you know, area of involvement in the governance was a huge success. So in the metaverse, of course, you can come up with a system where the involvement and the engagement of the fans is much bigger. It's bigger at the level of the metaverse, and that's why we have minted 7 billion governance tokens, billion for each human being on Earth. You join the metaverse for free. You receive, through the app you can download, Seafood, a free token, governance tokens. And you are part of the new democracy in the metaverse. And at the club level, there will be an economy in the metaverse, which is like the football economy, the better version of the football economy. And that's why we say that we decentralize football. Because at the club level, there will be clubs in the metaverse, virtual clubs. Sometimes real clubs will build their stadiums in the metaverse. Sometimes new clubs, you know, will arise, will emerge in the metaverse. And then you will be able to issue your own club tokens. But they are the better version of the fan tokens. Because you can then include all the fans in the management of the club, in sharing the profits of the club, in deciding the new member of the team, in deciding if you will make a concert with an artist in the stadium. You will decide collectively what you do with your own stadium. Next, please. Next. Yeah? What am I supposed to do? This? Okay.
Come and join us. We are the champions. We are the champions. We are. Que tu sois du Mboka ou du Gator, mets-toi sur l'autoroute du Qatar. Welcome to the world of wonders. Payfoot me wonder, everything's cool, everything's faster, easy. Freedom for all, stable currency. The passion, the coins, the game, yeah. We pay for things will never ever be the same. We head into the game bien sapé. Comme les gars du Mboka, on est hype. Comme un bon Sénégalais qui a mangé ma fée. Everything cool, tout est carré. To the moon.
The time is now. NFTs are taking over.
We are the champions. We are the champions. We.
Download our apps. You're gonna see it's cool. One of them is Payfoot AR. And you see that's the first elements of the metaverse. The real metaverse would be much cooler than this one actually, because it's gonna be augmented reality metaverse. And remember this morning we were talking about augmented reality versus virtual reality. That's exactly what we are doing. So download Payfoot AR, augmented reality, and you will see that we have made an app where it's a gamification of avatars. So you have avatars in the 3D avatars, perfectly holographic avatars of celebrities and football players, and you can actually play with them in the app, and you are in the app as if the star was really with you in the room, in your living room, on the beach, wherever you are. And so we are doing it for NFT campaigns with the football players. Super cool. You are a fan, you buy the NFT, which is the avatar, and you have it in the app. So your star is with you in your real life. That's augmented reality. And the same technology will be used for stadium. And so you have an augmented reality stadium in the metaverse, much better than the real one. Like we have designed stadiums which are flying in the air. We have designed stadium on the moon. And or stadium where you have rows that are flying over the stadium. So when you have the app and you look with your app at the real stadium, the real stadium, you are in front of the stadium, what you will see is the augmented version of the stadium. So you will be able to say, to brag with your neighbor, look, you know, I bought a seat in the flying row over the stadium. It's mine, it's my NFT, you know. That's something that is possible, no, but only with augmented reality. Download the app, download also the Seafoot app, and if you are nice with me, you come to talk to me, I will drop you some seafood. Thank you.